Good afternoon, my name is Jordan Lambert, market analyst at Jalotama Management. It really feels like the bulls and bears are on a seesaw at the moment, with the $1,400 level as the centre point as price bounces below and then back above this level, making it difficult for traders to execute any medium-term position trades. Therefore, shorter-term intraday trades are probably more suitable at present until the market at large becomes more comfortable with the fact that the Federal Reserve is ready to taper bond purchases in line with economic data, and that this could actually happen quite soon as this summer. Today is potentially a volatile day. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is speaking before a press conference outlining more of his growth plans, and he will be also talking about how he intends to encourage pension funds to invest in more overseas assets, which could give a lift to equities and put pressure on gold. This afternoon we have Italian and Spanish services purchasing managers index data, and this evening at 8:15 we have the US's private sector non-farms, which is usually an important precursor to the all-encompassing jobs report on Friday, which is this Friday. Let's just take a look at the charts at the moment. Any trend at the moment seems to be short-lived, therefore opportunities could arise for scalpers for really short-term intraday trades. Therefore look for opportunities when prices either spiked or drop quite sharply at a rate that looks unsustainable, and then do a short pivot trade, especially when it's in the overbought and oversold territory. Like on this 15-minute chart here, the RSI indicates that on this time frame the market has moved into an overbought territory, and also the Bollinger Bands. Price did scale up above the top Bollinger Band. It has recently just dropped below, but still a signal that price is ready to reverse and maybe lose some of its gains that it's made so far this morning. You place your stop loss just above this high here, so you've got a very low risk opportunity there, and just with the volatility at present, it could erase all of its gains so far this morning, so your reward is much higher than your risk, so consider that. Also, it's worth bearing in mind that the 4-hour chart is still pretty much on its medium-term bullish trend that began back on the 20th of May. I drew the trend line like this yesterday in the analysis, and as you can see, price did dip below this trend line last night, but the price did close above. So some would argue that the trend line is still intact, because it hasn't had a clean break. It's just the shadow of a candlestick dip below it. So yeah, it could still be intact, but I would be more concerned or focus attention on the fact that we could be seeing a symmetrical triangle develop here. I'll just colour this descending line blue, just so you can see the difference. So yeah, here we have a potential triangle setting up. This is just manifesting the indecision in the market at the moment. The market's wavering expectations on when the Fed will reduce its bond purchases. This is causing gold to be volatile and pretty much without a solid trend. So after today's news, as I said, Prime Minister Shinzo Abe is talking before a press conference, and also we have data from Europe and America tonight. If we do see price off the back of that news push out of this range, either to the upside of this triangle or below this triangle, that could dictate the price movement for the next few days. So just be aware of that. If we do see a breakout caused by news today, maybe trade off the back of that. But yeah, always use a tight stop loss. As I say, it is volatile. and there could be some sharp price movements. So it's always best to concentrate on limiting your losses first before you look at your profits. Thank you very much for listening to me. I will speak to you again same time tomorrow.